compliments you a lot. Obvious. Let's say...
I just noticed over on the bottom left, nice cock.
Hi YouTube! Welcome
Hello.
back, ladies and gentlemen, to another class of Rees 104. I am continuing my class because a lot of people request for more classes. You have to pee?
Oh.
You can go pee now while I'm clearing the board. Today, I'm gonna tell you guys...
And she's very
signs
pretty.
and
The fuck?
hints that women give when they're interested in you. What do you think women do when they are interested in you, chat? No sex. No sex. They don't f***ing do sex right away, bitches.
I mean, some definitely do.
My guest over here is a Mr. Pengu. This is going to be my temporary...
What is this? Why is his mouth a hamburger?
Okay, I'm gonna go through like some obvious shit first. Just keep touching you. As in, like for example, if this guy says something, oh blah 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 blah, I'm like, oh my god, you're so funny, and then touch on the arm or something like that.
Alright, I've had people do this to me and I didn't realize what they were doing.
That's like a first.
That was like
it's
elementary
very
school,
mild,
though.
Very tiny touch. Therefore, a lot of men just like don't really care for it or don't really know. But like, just be aware that women, if they're not really into you at all, they wouldn't even want to touch you at all. Or if there's something on their face, instead of telling them, you just like remove it for them. Like, oh, you got something on your face. That kind of stuff is obviously the person is into you. Number 2, if text messages continues until late night and keep talking, that obviously both of you guys are into each other.
Why are we taking dating advice from...
I dated more people than you! I'm not confused with that because I have guy friends who I've been talking to literally...
I mean, to be fair, dating a few people is something that would convince me to think that, yeah, you maybe know what you're talking about. But I feel like what would convince me more, even more than that you might know what you're talking about, is dating a few people, but then having a long, like, very long-lasting relationship. I feel like that would make me take you a little bit more serious as far as your dating advice, but I don't know.
Months. Because I replied really late, and then he also replied like late too. It's just like, the conversation doesn't really end, because we're like friends, we're just like checking up, like, oh yeah, so what's up, blah blah blah. That's friends. It's very important to know the difference between if you text every day and then you text constantly, like replies fast all the time, and then it goes until nighttime, that means she's into you. Okay, this is, don't confuse friendship conversation. Number 3, she's curious about your plan. If she's constantly asking, so what's your plan tomorrow? What are you gonna do on this weekend? She's also kind of hinting. You two, ask her out as well, I think. Like, I never ask a guy like, hey, what do you do on the weekend? Out of nowhere. So yeah, if she's curious about you...
I'm the kind of person that does ask this kind of thing, though. Why is it anyone else like this? Literally no one ever asks me to hang out. I always have to do the one to ask them, so I'm always asking like what people are doing in the next week to try and schedule something. I don't know what it is why people are so bad at just like, because they almost always say yes. I was like, why aren't they just saying it first?
Your plan, then highly probably that she is into you. Okay, number 4, asking about personal questions, such as, how was your childhood like?
My therapist was
Okay, then tell me.
Is asking about a child, like your childhood, something you ask someone that you're interested in? I feel like that's a much deeper conversation than just trying to get to know them.
Therapist is a different situation. You get detention.
A lady was asking me for my ATM personal identification number last night. Do I have a shot?
Yes.
No! Don't give it to
Give them your Discord info too.
They might want to scam you, okay? I have to tell you guys about everything. This is common sense! Okay? Like, there were a situation like Facebook, blah blah blah, message, and then they flirt you and blah 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 blah. And then like, oh, I want to go see you, but I don't have money. Can you send it to my bank account? That kind of shit, don't fall for it. But anyway, asking about your personal questions, not that personal, but personal questions such as, how was your life before? That kind of stuff. No, you don't ask how big your cock is. We don't ask that kind of stuff.
I'm doing it all wrong then.
Know about you more, right? That's why she's asking that question, which means she's obviously into you. Because if she's not into you, why would she ask that kind of question? Number 5. This is very, very good sign, okay? Women touch their phone all the time. I touch my phone all the time. Everybody touches their phone all the time. But if I'm actually into the guy, then I don't really touch my phone. I just focus on the person. Probably same with men too. Especially nowadays when people are so obsessed with social media. If they don't watch their phone while they're with you, then that's like 99%. She's she's in.
I don't know. I don't know about that. If you're like me, even if you are like invested in the person, you're like fidgeting with like something in your hand. And for me, I don't have like a fidget toy. So my thing is always just like play with my phone. Like I'm just constantly turning it on and turning it off, like every few seconds. Just like looking at the time.
To you. If her phone battery is dead, that doesn't count. But 99% time, if she has her phone batteries and she's just hanging out with you all the time, she's just looking at you, focusing on you, you know, not looking at her phone, then she's into you, you can ask her out. Okay, number 6. She copies you, like what you say and do. If she does this, she's also into you. For example, let's say the
Okay,
guy I like
this one I actually understand that
all
one.
the time. Then I might be using a lord or something like that. Also, I think it's like if I spend a
But this is just a thing that friends do too. It's also really hard to say. Like friends, I've met a lot of friends that would just start copying each other because they're around each other so much. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of these things can just apply to just like your good friends. It's really, really hard to say.
lot of times together with the person, then I automatically do that though. So it doesn't mean that I like them. So it's not always 100% the case. But if she copies what you do, that's a little bit of a flattery. So for example, like you say, right, yeah, you're right. If you say right 2 times, and all of a sudden she never did it, and then she all of a sudden say, yeah, right. So yeah, I think it works.
Yeah,
both ways.
again,
Now,
still I think just friends can do that to each other.
It looks like her friends know about you. Very good sign. Because she's talking about you all the time to her friends. Women, yeah. Oh my god, I met this guy the other night. He's so cute. Oh my god, really? So what's happening? Oh yeah, I think we've been talking a little bit, and then she said this is the sweetest thing. Oh my god, really? Oh my god, you guys should.
Bro, again, this is so confusing. As someone that, like, again, almost exclusively talks to women in, like, my personal life, the amount of times, like, yeah, they'll say things about people that they like, but they'll also just say things about, like, they saw someone and thought they were, like, a boring person. It's so... Like, this is all, from my personal experience, this is all making things even more confusing, I feel like. Because this all could either be just your friends, or it could be good, or it could be bad. There's no clear answer on any of this.
Get married, I know, that'd be so good. Actual conversation that I had with my friends. Her friends know about you, then she's 100% into you. Oh my god, I've heard so much about you. Even though you've never met, you've heard a lot about me. There was a situation, maybe she might have talked about you because you were being creepy. Because women also do talk about this. Like, this guy's literally the creepiest guy
Yeah,
I've ever
creepy.
met. Like, he does
Or
this.
boring.
Oh my god, he's so weird. We have that kind of conversation too. But it's like, hi, yeah.
Or just annoyed by you.
Nice to meet you.
So literally any
You're a
reason.
creep, maybe. You know, if it's obvious uncomfortableness showing on her face, then that's probably not a good sign. Okay, number 8. If she's trying new stuffs that you like to share interests, not sex. For example, if the guy that I have crush on says rock climbing, like bouldering, if I really like them, then I'll be like, oh really? I want to try too. I'm really bad at it, but I want to try too. Or
Okay,
games.
that one might actually
I play
be.
games. I play like League of Legends. Oh my god, I've never
Disgusting.
tried it. Can I also try it? Trying new stuff that she's never done, but she's doing it for you to share interest, then obviously she's into you. If you guys are having conversation and then you're like, yeah, I'm into gaming, and she's like, you're into gaming? Oh, I never play games. She's probably not really into you. Compliments you a lot. Obvious. Let's say...
I just noticed over on the bottom left, nice cock. What was it even referring to?
driving, and then she's
Nice
like,
ball.
oh my god, you drive so well, or you're so good at the game, or you just say random shit, and then she say, oh my god, you're so smart, into you. Like, for example, you open the water bottle for her. Oh my god, you're so strong. She's into you. Number 10.
Okay, that one might actually be good.
Is your name when calling you. If she calls you like, yo, hey, what's up? Yo, bitch. Like, I'm saying, like, she's into you. But, like, for example, let's say this guy's Johnny Valentine, and we're just hanging out, but then if we're friends and if I'm not into him, I'll be like, yo, I'm a bit. If she's, like, just talking to you and then just keeps saying, like, calling your name. Hi, Johnny. Or, like, okay, Johnny, what do you think about this? Really?
I've definitely seen
Johnny?
this happen a lot.
Like, that kind of shit is like calling your name into you. 11, if she worries about you, just like in general, like, hey, I'm gonna do bungee jumping, be careful, like when you're doing
Such a friend thing too, though.
Yeah, if a man or women, or if they're worried about you.
This is literally just confusing me about, I'm now thinking about like all my friends, and so many of them are like, so many of them just worry about me, so I'm like, damn, they were all into me, like basically all of them.
So then, yeah, like, you know, both means like they like each other, right? Women naturally have a maternal instinct. They like to care about you, you know, worries about you. Maternal instinct. If she likes you and then she kind of like acting like your mom a little bit, I think that's also a good sign that she could be into you a little bit. Men also have this kind of instinct. If you like a woman, you want to protect her, right? Same thing for women.
Yeah.
They have maternal instinct, and then because of that, if they like you, then they would naturally worry about you more. It's not
I feel like
really
that one actually might be a little bit more true.
It's just like instinct kind of stuff. Okay, 12.
But it comes off in a certain way, I would say. Like the protectiveness comes off in a very particular way when it is that kind of actual like romantic interest going on. It's one thing to be like concerned in things, but there's a very specific way that it feels and it comes off whenever it happens.
12. You make stupid dumbass joke, and she's like, you're so stupid. No, you silly. Okay, like for example, when I don't like the person, and then it makes a weird joke. Oh, ew. When I like the person, you're silly. You see? If she's laughing and smiling all the time, she laughs at every joke you make, highly possibly that she likes you. Highly possible.
Or she has a bad sense of humor.
All the time, because some women are kind of like tsundere, or like they don't want to show that they like you. Some women actually might act more cold towards you. If she's like particularly kind of into you, this is complicated, but she might also be into you. There could be some.
Do people even really want a tsundere in real life? I feel like that would just be such a drag if that happened. It's nice in theory that this person like is kind of like trying to put up a front, but in reality they really like you. In like a fantasy, I don't think I could be with someone that is that's actually a tsundere in real life. It's like that I can fix them meme. The idea of it is nice, but the reality of it is just I don't want someone that has to be fixed. I want someone that at least has a grip on things.
Type of person who doesn't want to show their emotions at all. Protective mechanism. So they might just be like, what are you talking about? And then they might particularly act like kind of mean to you, but then they actually like you. There are situations like that. Every person is different. Okay, 13. This is important too. If she's talking about her life story, I don't really share my personal like story with people randomly. I don't do that.
Bro, I've been told multiple times by several different people who just like very shortly after I meet them, they just start telling me all these different things that they've been through that like even like therapists probably can't even get like out of them. I've been told multiple times that I'm just a very trusting person. Like something about me makes people open up and I have no idea why. Which is kind of cool, but also I get told some very like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with that information type stuff, you know what I mean?
But if I like the person, I want to know more about the person, and then I feel like if I open up first, then the other person will open up too. If you share her life story, something like that means she's interested in you, because she also wants you to share about your life story as well. You share with us, because I'm a yapper, I'm a streamer, bro. Number 14. She keeps asking your help, opening up water bottle. Can't reach, too short. Keep asking you about like small, tiny help. That's because she wants to activate men's protective instinct. She needs help. I should help her to protect her. You know, before dating stage, you know, if she's like, can you do this for me? Like that kind of stuff.
So many customers want sex with me when they can't reach
You
the top
work
shelf.
there! How many? You're more than detention.
Yeah, I guess if you want to get a partner, just work at a supermarket. Everybody would asking you for help on those smallest things. They'll be asking you where the fucking milk is in the aisle where there's milk because they don't see it, but they pretend that they don't see it.
You're suspended.
No, they actually just don't see it. They're actually just that bad at it.
Okay, like that's a woman's way of flirting with you. Can you zip this up for me? It's just like trying to be cutesy, trying to get a little bit of help, trying to be interacting with you more. That's like they could be the way of flirting. 15.
Yeah.
This is very good hint actually. If she remembers things that you said, then it's good. Like for example, let's say you talk about how you like to eat cheesecake. That's like months ago. And then you went to cafe and then like, oh, you showed her cheesecake. You said you like cheesecake. Did I tell you before? Yeah, you told me before. If she remembers that kind of stuff, then obviously she's into you.
She remember.
Remember. Number 16. Oh, okay, this is true. This is body language. Very important. Her body moves, leaning towards you, talking like this.
Okay.
Versus...
I mean, that was a lot. I think very few people had that sort of experience because people don't really talk to people in person anymore. Maybe in VR you'll see this a bit more.
like this.
Actually, no. In VR, they'll literally just be laying on top of you. Like people just lay on top of each other in VR.
What?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Leaning towards you. You see the difference? Because she basically wants to be closer to you. Leaning towards you and listening to you like this, she's more comfortable with you as well. I don't want you to be alone forever. That's the reason why I'm giving you guys this tips, Alex. Yeah, if she's not into you, she'd be like far away and then just talking to you like at this distance. Important. This is fact. It means she's focused on you. 17. Messing with hair. Kinda like keep checking her. I do this all the time because I'm a streamer. I want to look good, presentable on stream. So I always like touch my hair, poop out.
I do this too, but my hair gets really frizzy for no reason all the time.
60-70%. It depends on the person. But
That's why I keep messing with it.
And then messing with her hair, like, you know, because she likes you, she wants to look good to you, so she become a little bit more insecure when she's with you. So she's keep like making sure the hair looks good, making sure like her face looks good. Yeah. So if she keep doing that, then obviously it's kind of like a sign that she's into you, I guess. Twirling and flipping. Number 18. If she sends cute selfies. What if she sent nudes?
Okay.
It's obviously into you. But also, I personally think sending nudes to anybody is stupid and weird. Like, for example...
Or she's trying to get you to pay for something.
What are you doing right now? Drinking water. That kind of shit. It's kind of silly, but it's cute. So, yeah, if they send cute selfies to you, good sign. Very good sign. Number 19. If she reschedules her plans to hang out and date with you, let's say you say, okay, what do you do on Saturday? Do you want to do something together? And then
Okay, I mean, yeah, that probably...
And then she would reschedule.
I feel like that's probably one of the more valid things.
Unless she's like, oh, I think I have plans on Saturday, but you know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna see if I can change it. If she tells you like that, then obviously she's into you. First of all, she wouldn't come out and hang out with you if she wasn't really into you to begin with. In my case, I don't tell. I do reschedule, but I don't tell. So it's hard to know. If she does this, then obviously she's into you. Now,
Yeah.
last but not least,
Yeah, I don't tell people if I reschedule to hang out with them because I don't want them to be like, oh, you don't have to do that. Because a lot of times it'll push people to be like canceling with me because they don't want me to cancel to hang out with them. So I don't tell people if ever I cancel plans with people. I don't really cancel plans though, I just move the time.
ladies and gentlemen, this is my way of flirting. And then if guys are also kind of like very good at catching, this works all the time. Making eye contact. You don't stare at them all the time like this. No, it's not like that. What you do is like you make an eye contact, right? But when they also look at you, you like kind of look away and then you do your stuff and then also make eye contact. It's like very split second eye contact. If this happens constantly, it means she's into you. And then I know because whenever as I said, I'm not really good at going and asking people out if I like them or if I find them attractive. But what I do is I make eye contact. Then after 3 or 4 times of eye contact, they would come over to me and then they'll be like, so what are you doing? Like blah, blah, blah. And then they would talk and they would ask my Instagram or my number. Work.
That I don't think that people should do that. I think if you want someone to talk to you, then you should go up to talk to them. This is a very frustrating bit of advice that nobody should be doing anymore. Especially, let's be honest, a lot of women just do this and it doesn't do anything. It's part of what is causing both men and women to just not initiate because they expect the other person to do so. And that's not a good thing because you never know if they're going to.
Like a charm. A lot of women use this.
It does not work like a charm.
To give you a sign. If you catch her like looking at you multiple times, then go and ask her number. I was at this bar and then the bartender was cute. And then we made...
I mean, they could just be looking at you because there's something like maybe you have something on your face or they're trying to read your shirt or something like that. It's looking at someone like I accidentally make eye contact with people multiple times at like the gym. That doesn't mean I want them to come up to me. I wouldn't care if they did, but you know, Like, you can't help, like, if you're in an establishment, what are you supposed to do? Just stare at your food or at the other person that you're with or your phone? You're gonna have to look around, and eventually you're there long enough, you're gonna make eye contact with people that just are around you.
Displayed eye contact multiple seconds. The bartender came over to me and then offered me free drink, asked for my number. What I'm saying is, like, it works. This is a sign that women get.
It works maybe if you're a pretty girl, but even then, I mean, there's a lot of people that are just like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm giving all the hints, I'm looking at them and everything, and they're not having people come up to them. So don't do that. It's weird. Someone said.
Gentlemen, this was very long class, but yeah, there were so many hints that women give, and then this would be so useful to you guys if you keep these in mind to know if woman likes you or not.
Thanks, Ginny. I'm gonna ask my optician for her number.
I repeated this multiple times. If they're doing a service because you're paying them, that's not a... What is wrong with you guys? I think if you keep these in mind, you can for sure, like, understand, oh, if she's into me or not. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, good job. Class dismissed.
I feel like this honestly just made things a little more confusing. Everything that they said was like, this is just stuff that like my friends do. And I'm assuming that not all of my friends want to sleep with me, which I don't think so. I'm sure some do. But not all of them, and it's just like, this is just what, like, if they care about you, they're gonna worry about you. If they want to hang out with you, they're gonna ask to hang out with you, and maybe even reschedule to hang out with you. It made it even more confusing, not gonna lie. I mean, I think there were some in there that were like, okay, that actually kind of does make sense, but some of that was just confusing, and then that last one or two where it was a bit of, if you like someone, just ask people out. People most of the time are just not gonna care. They're gonna say yes, and maybe things go well. They're gonna say no, and probably both of you are gonna probably forget about it in like a few days, and then that's probably all that's gonna happen. I actively avoid public spaces for the most part. No bars, no parties, only arcades, and even then I'm distracted. I mean, that's fair. I feel like it's just kind of hard to even go out these days, one because it's like expensive, but even like if you're someone like me, anytime I go out, like I don't go out to just like eat by myself anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I've never gone to a restaurant by myself. I'm always with someone, and it's usually family because I don't have like IRL friends. I've had one IRL friend that I met online from online years ago, but I think it was a fun video. Chat just kept chat was making me laugh. I kept looking at the chat in the bottom left corner.